Hello, this is Matthew Robert Payne, and this is Tolu Sarah Johnson, and we're here to do amazing things. Can you see the ball in my hand?
No, I can't see any ball in your hand, Matthew.
It's
I
an
can just.
it's an imaginary ball.
Mm, oh,
Okay, this is the Liberation Mountain, and this is the next interview, and I've got no idea who we're interviewing, but
who
Tolu
do you
has.
think we're interviewing? Did you say you have an idea of who we're interviewing?
No,
Okay.
I have no idea.
I wanted to say, when do you become a mind reader?
Yeah, so I hand you over to Tolu. Tolu.
Thank you. Thank you, Matthew. Well done. So we welcome you, Papa, Jesus, and Holy Spirit, and we welcome the inhabitants of heaven and earth, and Diana, June, and Bethany. We welcome you all today. So the person that we're speaking to today is Abel.
Abel. You bring him,
Yeah,
you bring him from the past.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's been a while. It's been a while we've spoken to Abel. And I enjoy having a conversation with Abel. So it's good to bring him back. So Matthew, are you ready?
A bit tired.
Matthew, I don't want to hear yes again. So I don't know whether people are aware of Abel, actually. I'm not sure.
Abel was one of the firstborn of Adam and Eve, and uh, and God asked for a sacrifice, and Abel sacrificed uh, 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 an oxen, like a cow, and he did this great sacrifice. And his brother Cain sacrificed vegetables, and there was no blood that was shed, fruit and vegetables. And God wasn't happy with the sacrifice, and Cain got angry, and he killed Abel. And
Yeah,
Abel was the first martyr in history. And
yeah,
Abel went on to heaven, and we've interviewed him a couple of times, and you could search on my YouTube for Abel and see those interviews if you reckon. And he was pretty profound. I don't know how he's going to go today because I'm pretty tired, but we'll see what he has to say.
yeah. Another time again, Matthew said tiredness should not be heard again. That's the third time in less than 10 minutes conversation. So I don't want to hear it. So thank you, Matthew, for giving that summary. That really gives people a little bit of understanding of who we are speaking to today. So, Abel, you're welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Um, I won't mention it for the fourth time. Yeah, I'm doing good. Uh,
Have you finished speaking?
yeah,
Well, Matthew, we're not going to be doing this short answer as we go. So get yourself ready, okay? Mm,
yeah.
okay. Are you ready?
I'll try.
Try, try. Because you've been waiting for me for this time, isn't it?
Yeah, but I was thinking of going to sleep before, but I stayed
Mm,
up to do that conversation.
exactly. So do the conversation you stayed up for. You're not going to die. It's just an hour. What do you think, Abel?
Yeah, I think Matthew needs to concentrate and push in and push through, and just like a baby being delivered, it'll be a surprise to the mother when it comes out.
Oh my God, you've already started, Abel. That was a good description. Usually a lot of them are tired, but they still need to use the last energy in them to push the baby out. And
Yeah,
once the baby's out, that's it.
yeah. Hopefully, I can be a surprise to everyone. Like a mother gets a surprise off a new baby. And then the
Wow.
baby just keeps on keeping the mother up, and the mother continues to be tired for the next year. Because the baby's
Absolutely.
always crying and always wanting attention. And
Yeah.
that's a little bit like Christians, isn't it? Always crying and always wanting attention.
I love that.
We try and stay away from the theme of Christians today and just talk to everyone else who aren't Christians in their
Yeah.
vernacular, in their special language.
We'll
Yeah.
try, isn't it? We'll try. It's not easy, but we will try. Are you adjusting to the new changes in heaven, Abel?
Yeah, I am. I'm happy. All sorts of people are being attracted to God. I have to say, I heard Matthew play Ben's song for you, and it was a remarkable song. You would have been, I know that you edited it, but when you finally heard it, it would have been a touching song for you to listen to.
I cried. I cried. I cried.
A couple of
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. I did cry
Yeah, it's
yesterday.
very, very touching, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is very touching. And when I was changing the lyrics or trying to improve on the lyrics, I wanted the core message to stay. I still wanted to hear that journey of how, I don't know how Matthew was able to capture that, but that was really beautiful. And I don't mind if no one listens to it. That's just for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so but it really made me cry. Every time I've listened to it, I'm just crying.
It really captured Ben out of heaven, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It captures it. And you know what really surprised me most is Ben was here with me and he never told me about the sadness of God. And he weeps with God. And he never mentioned it. It still comes home, it's still excited, happy, like nothing has happened. Whereas he just finished weeping with God. I was able to keep that from me.
He's a true prophet,
Oh my God. So
ministering,
like,
ministering to the heart of God.
and although I was thinking as well, even if he told me, I would not have been able to comprehend what he's saying. So I'm glad he didn't tell me because I was thinking, Ben, are you sure you're okay? God is crying. I think you're not talking about the God I know. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
it
that.
wasn't the God that you did know because you knew the wrong God.
But I would have been thinking I know the right God and the
You,
God
you
Ben
knew
is presenting.
you knew the religious God.
Well, but I'm sure I will have told Ben, I'm hanging on to this religious God who is always happy, who is always sitting on his throne. I don't care about this crying God that you're telling me about. But how can he do that? He was so secretive about so many things. I don't know how he was able to oh, carry that through his time on earth. I'm still surprised, Abel. When I was listening to that song yesterday, it really made me cry. And Matthew, you did well capturing Ben's story really well.
Yeah, it was a good song, wasn't it?
It was a good song. It was a good song. And I
Now,
was tempted.
now you've got it on the Ben's playlist.
Yeah, I moved it out because,
Agony in Heaven is a Ben's playlist song, isn't it?
yeah, maybe I need to get a different playlist for Ben because Ben has got about 4 songs now. Yeah. So maybe I create a separate playlist for him. But I wanted that song that he wrote for me to be in the playlist I created for him. So I dragged that in there. Yeah. because I know a lot of people might not be interested in it, but that's my story. That's my husband writing that to me. So I just wanted it just to be the way he intended it to be.
It's a real miracle, isn't it, that you've got another friend here on earth who can speak to your husband and your husband can write lyrics for a song that you do minimal editing to, and it turns out to be a beautiful love song about him and God and how he works with God and how you work with God. It's a tremendous miracle that you've got your own medium, that passes on
Yeah,
these messages.
yeah, and to be candid, all the songs that Matthew has written so far from Ben, they've been profound songs. And one thing I always say, which is quite constant in every song, is Ben cares so much about God.
Yeah.
So every song, it shows his love to him in all of the songs. And I love the way this song finishes, which is, we will keep going. We keep going together, focusing on the one our heart is drawn to, and that's God. So that was really beautiful song for me. Yeah, it was long because there were so many. The lyrics was quite huge, but I could care less. I will listen to it 7 minutes. I will listen to it over and over again, and I will cry over and over again.
It's good therapy.
It is a good therapy. It is a good therapy because sometimes it's good to cry, don't you think, Abel?
Yeah, that's good to cry. It's
Do you
healing.
cry?
It's healing. It's healing to cry.
Well, maybe, maybe it's easy. Do you cry as well, Abel?
Yeah, sometimes.
You cry with God?
Yeah, yeah, in God's presence.
Wow.
Yeah,
How is he doing now?
God's pretty happy now.
Oh,
It's good to see him. He's got story after story that people have told him. And
oh,
he's always telling me of the new stories of what people have told him. And he's getting so many insights from people, and people have so many good ideas for him and heaven.
wow. That's so
But
beautiful.
he hasn't been able to speak to his subjects before.
How was he survived there? Man, it's just been locked down.
He was in his prison house. And
And there was,
religion and the Bible put him in there.
wow, religion and Bible put him there. Why did you mention the Bible?
Yeah, well, it's a misinterpretation of the Bible,
I know.
a false teaching that comes from the Bible.
Do you think if the Bible was taken away today, do you think we will have issues without the Bible?
Yeah, people still have the memory of the Bible, so they still remember the wrong interpreted Bible verses. Um,
You're right.
the friend of Megan's was trying to convince Megan's husband to stop being Matthew's friend. So
Again,
she's still banging on. She won't give up.
well, they know it's their loss. Whoever stops being your friend, Matthew, it's not your loss.
Yeah,
It is their loss.
yeah. Yeah, Megan's more determined than ever to be my friend, be Matthew's friend. So
Yeah, because no one tells you who you befriend or who you don't befriend. That's, I don't understand it. Apart
so,
from me, Matthew,
I want to tell you something
tell me.
that wedding that Matthew talked about
Yeah,
of you and God,
yeah.
that really happened, and you really are celebrated in heaven as someone in high in authority, and people. Yeah, I've seen you walk down the street and with people bowing down to you. So you've got this tremendous authority, and like Ben says in his song, it's a good thing that you edited the song yesterday, and you got the song just like Ben said in the song. You bring a lot of joy to God. You make Him very happy. God is speaking most days, and as a new faith comes online, and here's the new faith. I think you're going through your Sikh
Yeah.
songs. God speaks to the audience of Sikhs, the top performing Sikhs, and spoke in the stadium last night with a whole lot of them, and he kept on mentioning you about how vital you were to everything, and yeah, he really loves you, Tolu. He really loves you. Yeah, he can't do without you, just like you can't do without Ben. God has got to a state that he would become undone if you weren't visiting him.
It's still like deja vu for me, Abel. You did tell me the first conversation I had with you that I had a big destiny and that you love me. And by the time I get to heaven, I'm going to be a different person entirely. That was the first conversation, Abel.
Now it's coming true.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that you remember what's said through the saints, because Matthew doesn't seem to remember.
I remember important things, not everything, but what is important to me, I do remember because it's always good to go back and testify to his goodness in my life. But I still ask myself, how did I get here, Abel? It's still,
You
it's been
got
a,
that through hard work and devotion, and you put so much effort into getting to know God for people and asking questions for people that God came in the back door and became close to you. You would have never done it intentionally.
no.
And you research so much about God for other people that you come to love Him and fall in love with Him yourself.
Yeah, and I didn't know. Abel, I didn't know. I didn't know what was happening. How will you not fall in love with that God that sits with you for almost 3 years, listening to all your nonsensical religious questions? How would you fall in love with that level of perseverance, patience, love? It doesn't even need to tell me he loves me. The fact that he shows up every day shows that he does.
Yeah.
But I love the idea of the back door.
220 conversations. He
Yeah,
just he just kept on showing up,
yeah,
speaking.
speaking, yeah. And not just that, other series as well.
Yeah.
Fireplace. After Fireplace, we did another series which I can't remember now. I think this is our
Entering into the new age.
entry into the new age. And after entry into the new age, what is this one called?
Liberation Mountain.
So he has always been there. And it's not just giving me this attention or this time, it's giving it to saints that are interviewing him in heaven as well.
Yeah.
Do you wonder how he's able to be so selfless?
That's his nature.
Yesterday, when I was writing the 6 song, I've only done 4. I've still got like 6 to go. I'm just amazed by their life. I'm amazed by their religion, the dedication, the devotion they give to each other. So how can you tell that person heaven is not for you?
only people blinded by Christianity, become so rude and dismissive of other faiths.
Absolutely. I still
No
showed
wonder,
Matthew.
no wonder people of other faiths don't want to become a Christian.
No, becoming a Christian is not good at all for anyone now. If we understood God's heart and we are able to transfer that his passion, his pain, his needs, if we're able to transfuse that into the heart of Christians, then that will work. I think we need something like when you're getting IV, blood infusion, or drip, we need something like that. That you just take it into Christian veins, and then it changes all their theology. But that's not possible. But I wish there's something like that
Yeah,
that can just,
the
yeah.
liberation drink. Make the liberation drink for them to drink it as an energy drink and transform them. I've always sort of having this video sponsored by the liberation drink.
Maybe you can work on that, Abel.
50% off if you click the link in the description.
I think
50,
you can work on the drink.
50% off your first carton if you subscribe on the link
But
below.
yeah, that's so funny, Abel. I don't know whether it's you or Matthew, but this is so interesting.
It doesn't matter who it is, does it? You can get so carried away, you don't really care who's saying what. It's all anointed. It's all anointed. I anoint you, son of my right hand, Benjamin.
That's my husband, son of his right hand. It is coming to pass now.
Yeah, it is.
Because like that's such a powerful name.
Yeah.
I've got another Benjamin as well, very beautiful
Matthew,
person.
Matthew changed his name to Matthew Benjamin Jacobson. And a shortening of the name is Matthew Ben Jacobson. It sounds really Jewish. Matthew's a Jew, and
Well,
he's not tight with his money like the Jews.
but they do give God a lot. They do give God a lot. Yeah, when I received my name as Sarah, it was like water baptism after I got saved in the year 2000, the month of September. And before going for the water baptism, I did ask God, I pray, what? Because when you do that in Nigeria or Africa, it's quite common. You change your name.
Yeah.
And that was where I just heard Sarah. So that Sarah has not had any much meaning to me all through the years. But now it's making sense now to me why God chose Sarah for me.
Mother of nations.
Yeah.
And you're the mother of a new nation in heaven. They're
Wow.
all forming. All the tribes are coming, all from different places. They're all converging on the Father.
Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yesterday I tried to watch the video a little bit and talking about the union, I was thinking, no, that can't be true. There's no, like, how am I not aware? Like, hey, but what you guys do? It's just, I don't even know what is happening. But it's good to hear from you
Uh,
to confirm, to
it's
confirm
good.
it.
It's good to talk to you, darling. I'm especially honored talking to you because you've got a higher place than me,
Oh,
and you may not receive it yet, but a year or two, you'll be in a good place. You'll be saying like Ben, don't you know who I am? You'll be confident.
I love Ben for that confidence it's got. I was always thinking maybe, but I think I did get a little bit of confidence from him, even though I'm not as confident as he is. But I was able to get some from him. Don't you know who I am? He knows who he is. Do you know who you are, Abel?
Yeah. Yes, I
Wow,
do.
wow,
I'm one of God's closest confidants,
wow.
one of his closest friends.
And now seeing more children come to him, it's so beautiful to see that side of him, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, he's so happy. He's got so many stories that he shares. He just
Oh,
shares story after story with you. And, you know, this person, they come from here and they did this and they always wanted to know me and they told me this story. And the people are so happy to see him because they wanted to see him. They wanted to know him. Yeah. And he's
because he has
hardly
been,
even talking about his sadness. He's only picking certain individuals that can handle the sadness and he shares the sadness with them. But he's just like uh, the stranger in the book. He's just,
exactly, that's what I wanted to say. He's just like a stranger. Yeah, you got it. It was just like a stranger. And it's like the more he speaks to people, the more the sadness diffuses.
dissipates.
Yeah, dissipate. Yeah.
Is the word you are looking for?
Yeah, it is. You're right.
The incense diffuses. His
Yeah,
sadness dissipates.
yeah. And you never thought he would be there, isn't it, Abel? You never thought he could get to the stage where he is today.
Well, we're all praying for a miracle. We never knew it would come through you.
I can't believe it. I
You've
can't believe that.
you've become the biggest evangelist in the world. And
From my
yesterday's message with Freddie Mercury, you can put on the back burner because it might not have all been right, and we're taking it down from the internet. But you're an unknown. You were someone God snuck up on and took by surprise. And you
yeah,
thought you were ministering to people, but you're actually ministering to God. And
yeah.
God still wants to talk, and He hasn't stopped talking. And He uses us saints to bring forth His message.
Uh, yeah. I enjoy those times where he speaks every day. I really, really enjoyed it. And he needed that time just for himself.
He needed that time to
Yeah,
fully express Himself.
absolutely. Because you could see that he's got so much in his heart. But he wouldn't be able to say much if you don't know how to pull that out of him.
Yeah.
So, and he was so vulnerable as well. It's a beautiful journey. Going back, watching those videos is really beautiful. God's lasting message to his children. And there were so many wows for me in those conversations because I totally knew a different God. And it's so interesting. A lot of people are seeking something that their heart yearns for. They're seeking a sense of belonging. That is what brings us into religion. It's because you could feel that there's so much more to life. And a lot of people run to religion to fill that gap.
I'm going to go
But
to the toilet. Sorry.
okay, Matthew. But in a lot of situations, those gaps are still not filled.
Make a coffee.
Okay.
Okay. You want to hear some good news?
Yeah, give me the good news.
Ronald made his first song.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday.
Did you? Did
Why
you?
wouldn't it?
Did you
Because
listen?
he already, I told you that he was writing song, isn't it, Matthew?
Yeah.
And yeah, because he told me before he even went live 2 or 3 days ago, so I knew he was writing a song. And he said he was going to send the song. I said, does he mind me putting it on our YouTube channel? When it's done, that I should send it. So he sent it yesterday, but I saw that it was a YouTube link as well. So since it's on YouTube, I said there's no need of me putting it on our channel any
Yeah.
longer. Yeah. So yeah, but I've not listened to the music because usually after work I listen to so many music that I get tired of listening to another one. You understand what I mean?
I
The
understand.
yeah, Matthew. So you are a great listener. You can be listening. I've not even listened to all my music, Matthew. So, but you can listen for me. That's
I listened to it and wrote a comment.
yeah, well done. That's good. He supported us for a long time. And I'm still amazed that he's able to get that done. Matthew, that was the same thing I asked you to do. But Ron did it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Yeah. So do you understand why I do tell you, Matthew, that they are all excuses?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Do you know Ron's age?
70 something.
Exactly. So let's go back to Abel.
Abel, you go back to me and talk to me about different things, and I'm waiting for your questions.
Okay. You're waiting.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
waiting.
Okay. So my first question to you is, what has surprised you most about God's personality?
He's resilient.
Wow, a lot of people have said that.
Yeah,
It's resilience.
it's true that he love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and he never gave up hoping and bearing things. And even when he gave up, even when he ran out of steam, even when he gave up, he still had hope for someone else to help him.
Wow.
And when June told him to retire and took his power away, he still had faith that she was going to do the
Wow.
job.
Wow.
And even though he's
Wow.
retired and not necessarily in charge of heaven at the moment, he's still really happy and doing a wonderful job as a father.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you ever imagine seeing God where you will have to retire from what he was doing before for
No, I didn't
centuries?
imagine, but I was concerned for him for a long time.
Hmm.
Yeah. And this is the perfect answer. And June seems to have a spring in her step. She doesn't seem to be burdened. She seems to have an answer for everything.
Yeah. Yeah. And June comes from behind, even to the father as well. Yeah. I've got some. Do you want me to close it? Is it okay, Matthew? Should I close the window?
You can do whatever you like.
Sun is coming in. that would do. Yeah, I said June tends to take God from behind as well
Yeah,
by surprise. He knows that will work better for him
yeah,
when he doesn't know what is coming next. Wow. Have you spoken to Jesus as well?
yeah. I speak to him every day.
Every day.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm one of his
I,
supporters.
oh, how is he
Just like
doing?
uh, Mary Magdalene is a supporter of his, and Mary of
Yeah.
Bethany is a supporter of his. I'm one
Yeah.
of his supporters.
Wow. So you've watched him all this and you see him breaking down, crying,
Yeah, I
struggling.
my job in heaven largely is to minister to God and minister to Jesus.
Hmm.
Yeah, and that's a huge responsibility.
Wow.
And
What?
it's good that the 10% of people seeing God now are flowing out to Jesus, and Jesus is dealing with some happy people.
Yeah,
Makes
yeah. It
Jesus,
says so
makes Jesus happy.
extremely because you want children that actually wants to build that relationship with you. And he said something yesterday about them thanking him now for his cross.
Yeah,
And that goes a long way for him
yeah.
than the Christians thanking him for the cross. He got tired of listening to that because it was just,
Banging on for 2,000 years.
yeah. And you just get tired of listening to the same thing, the same thing, the same thing. And
Matthew gets sick and tired of people saying he's got a lovely smile. And he's got a lovely sense of humor. And he's so beautiful and he's so handsome. They he gets sick of
I can't believe you, Matthew. Yes, you are handsome. I'm sure you are really handsome. I didn't meet you when you were your younger self, but when I look back at your pictures, yes, you are handsome. So I can see why your women are all over you. So it makes so much sense.
not really. The women see something in me that I can't see. Like I'm a lot like you, Tolu. I can't understand why all these women want to be my wife, and not only a singular wife, but shared wife. But they see the glory in me. They see something in
Yeah,
me, and
yeah,
even even these women on earth who don't know the heavenly Matthew, who only know this Matthew, they want to share me. So makes me really happy.
yeah. Matthew, the people on earth, they know you. They know you more than just this Humpty Dumpty Matthew. They are spiritual, have you forgotten? They can see the glory.
Yeah,
They can see the power you possess. So they know you more than you know yourself. Just like people know me now more than I know myself.
yeah.
So, Abel, what part of your personality has God really enjoyed developing the most?
Oh, my wisdom.
Wow.
Yeah, wisdom is not so much saying smart things, but
Yeah.
having good ideas and making good conclusions of knowledge.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you do that with God a lot.
Yeah, I we formulate things and work things out, and especially now, he's happier. He's
Yeah.
beginning to dream and having
Oh,
that he wants and things that he hopes for. He didn't have any hope weeks ago. He was just persisting and being resilient, and now he's speaking about tomorrow and speaking about his dreams, and he hasn't got a lot of emphasis on earth right now. His
yeah.
emphasis is on heaven. And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
different. I've never known him to be like that. Uh,
Wow.
it's not that he's being jealous, but it's time for heaven to grow now, and you've
Yeah.
broken you've broken this up. It's like you got a bottle and you smashed it, and it's all
Mm.
broken and it's flowing with water everywhere. And
Wow.
he broke this open. He's reaping. A dam is just flowing and it's flooding. And it's flooding into his room and it's flooding into his spirit. And he's just
Wow.
receiving all the water.
Wow. That's such a beautiful analogy.
Yeah,
Wow.
we've learned. Matthew learned to bring our words and bring analogies for you, didn't we? Because it's your love language.
Yeah. That's one of the series I think I need to continue in the nonfiction book. Is extracting those analogies. They're so profound. So profound. What you've just said now is so beautiful. My God. I just wonder. Well, I am thinking, actually, now, thinking out loud, that Abel, maybe one of the reasons that God focused on earth for so long was because no one was giving him attention in heaven.
Yeah, it could have been the reason. I think his attention on in heaven has been because something's happened in heaven now.
Yeah,
Finally,
yeah,
something to think about. Finally, something to react with. Heaven was pretty stale and not moving, and there wasn't many people engaged. And now they're fully engaged, and people are happy and motivated. And each faith that's been covered. The atheists, the witches, the Buddhists, the Sikh, uh,
mm,
they're all alive. And the other faiths that know you've written a book have read the book and they're waiting for their songs too. And there's a sense of expectancy in the air, and
wow,
everyone's happy and looking forward to having their visitation with God. And people who have visited God are bringing forth great testimonies. We're having nights, stadium nights among the different faiths where the atheists
yeah,
get up and the Buddhists get up and the witches get up. And they talk about their questions and they talk about the answers that God brought forth. And we
wow,
interview them on stage one by one and they give their testimonies. And,
wow,
people pray and people ask for answers, and then God is brought to the stage, and certain people are selected to ask God a question, and the whole of the audience hears the question, and it's just like the Holy Spirit that each of the people asking questions are asking questions that 70% of the audience wants the answer to that question.
absolutely. Wow. Something there, isn't it, Matthew?
What is it? Um, yeah, so something came up on my computer. So as the people come forward, as the people come forward to ask God a question, they seem to be asking questions that 70% of the people in the audience want to ask the same question. So everything is like Holy Spirit led or June led, and so the testimonies go for about an hour. It gets people in the mood, and then God comes out, and then the people who shared their testimonies start, and then other people in the audience are selected, and they all ask God questions. And at the end of the night, God stays and the whole audience comes down to meet him and hug him, and they play music. They play your music on loop, your 10 songs, and other musicians' songs for atheists or witches on loop, and people wait and get directed down to hug God, and everyone in the stadium gets to hug God and take a picture, and that's going on every night for the different faiths, and it's really
Wow.
washing heaven with this new wave of revival.
Wow.
And
Wow.
oftentimes you appear on stage and you take questions too, and you answer questions, and you and Ben are there, and yeah, so it's really remarkable. And I just thought I'd give you that update of what's
Wow.
really happening.
Thank you, Abel. I appreciate that. So do you think it's way better now that Papa is visible to people?
Yeah, that was a good inspiration that you got. You're really well led by the extraterrestrials, uh, uh, Tolu, Tolu. Yeah. June doesn't have to appear. You just need to stand up and you say everything June wants you to say.
Wow. I just love June.
She loves you
She's
too.
oh, thank you. She's brought so much changes to heaven.
That- She's
And
uh she's Vanessa's mother in heaven, isn't she?
yeah, she is so beautiful. It's a it's like it's like the prodigals are meeting their father.
Yeah,
They're embracing him.
yeah,
And the party is going on.
yeah. The testimony time is really interesting. Them sharing what questions they had and the answer God gave them. And
Wow.
then the question time is really nice. And God is so patient, and sometimes He answers with a half an hour answer, and it's just so amazing.
So beautiful. I love that when you ask a question and the person's able to speak for half an hour. That's going to be so deep.
Yeah,
I love that. That's when you start enjoying a conversation, you know that the person is interested in conversing with you when they're still going on for half an hour. It's so beautiful
yeah.
to hear that. It doesn't happen often, but it used to as well, where I will ask God. Actually, it does happen a lot in God's last day message because I asked one question. That's how we start, isn't it? I ask one question, then God speaks for maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. Then I respond back. Then I ask so many questions. Matthew really had to endure through those times.
It was a tough assignment, man. It's a
Yeah, but I enjoyed
tough
it.
assignment, baby.
But that's the foundation. That's what built the foundation. And we needed to build the foundation. And it's always the foundation is always the hardest part of a build. You know that. So
Yeah.
we had to establish that foundation. And everyone thought God is never going to be happy. They've lost hope. Abel, have you lost hope as well? Did you think God will never be happy because you've seen him so miserable, you think it's never going to happen?
There was enough scriptures in the Bible, promises in the Bible that said things were going to happen, but yeah, a lot of people had lost hope.
Wow,
Should have happened a long time ago, but it only happened in the right time.
wow. Since you're really close to Papa, what habit of his have you slowly begun to imitate without realizing it?
What habits of his?
Yeah, have you slowly
Patience,
begun to
patience,
patience? Wow.
compassion, love, having compassion for people. Yeah.
I
Uh, an
understand.
extra, uh, an extra 2% of people got out of hell in the last 24 hours.
Wow.
Up from 12 to 14%.
Wow. What you mean from the Christians?
Yeah.
Wow. So are they changing their heart now? Are they seeing
Yeah.
what is going
Well,
on?
they can't get out unless they're going to change their heart. So
Wow.
100% of the Christians that have got out have got with the program.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man. Isn't that interesting that the older brother has been shocked out of the house?
Yeah. But that's really, that's what the parable basically says to you, that the older brother
Yeah.
doesn't go to heaven. He doesn't go to the party. So, Jesus didn't explicitly say that in the parable, but you get the picture that the older brother was excluded.
Wow.
But the father didn't exclude the older brother. The older brother excluded himself.
That's profound. That is so profound. And that's what is happening now. They exclude themselves.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Man.
the same as the friends of the king. King had a wedding for his son, and the friends made excuses and didn't want to come. Same thing.
Wow. Those parables are so profound.
Yeah.
And they're coming to pass.
Yeah. They're being fulfilled.
Wow. Jesus is so wise, don't you think?
Yeah. Holy Spirit was.
My God. He just says things that you just wonder, where is he taking this story to?
Yeah. It's a
How is he
parable
going to
that can
end?
be fulfilled 2 or 3 times in history.
Wow. And it's a parable that is being fulfilled in ways that we've never imagined, in ways that Jesus has never imagined either.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, when you look at God now, what kind of love still surprises you?
His outrageous ability to forgive.
Hmm.
These are evil people. People have
Yeah,
done evil on earth,
yeah.
arrive in heaven, and God is full of smiles and has baked some fresh bread for them and has a conversation. They're waiting for the condemnation, and he's just asking them all about their life and smiling and laughing. And it's just the total opposite of what people expect.
Absolutely. And total opposite of what we've been taught. I sent Matthew a message I saw on Facebook 2 days ago, which says, good people do not go to heaven. Only the born again goes.
Yeah. Sadly, that's the message. That's what 95% of Christians believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is the opposite. Is the opposite is the truth that good-hearted people go to heaven, and a lot of the born again go to hell.
But you can't say that
No, you could
because,
say it, but no one would agree with it.
my God, that is like the message is upside down. The good people go, and the religious ones or the born again ones might not go. Matthew, why do you keep moving your head? You don't know how to multitask. So if you need to do something, do it. Because you're distracting me with the way you're. Are you trying to read something at the same time?
I was reading something. Yeah,
You're not supposed to. Matthew, are you kidding me?
I'm um I'm making my page behind be a page that I won't look at and be distracted.
But you're still distracted anyway because you keep looking.
No, I'm not going to be looking now.
Okay. Man, Matthew.
You gotta love me through all my foibles.
It's good that you're not sitting beside me because I will have pinched you, Matthew.
You would have smacked me.
Yeah.
Smack.
Wake you up.
Smack.
Because you don't know how to multitask, Matthew. The moment you see something, just see your You look lost. I can see it right from your face that you're doing something. So, Abel, what have you had to unlearn?
The theology of Matthew.
What is the theology of Matthew?
Uh,
54 parables?
yeah, maybe that lasted for a little while, a few years.
The
Now
theology.
you just gotta be a good person.
And then you can start the relationship with him.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone
Because
wants to start a relationship with Matthew. Is that
because
what you're saying? Then you can start a
no,
relationship
no,
with him.
no, I mean God. That you
Ah,
can start a
yeah.
relationship with him once you've unlearned those jargons. You said something that which is interesting. You said you could just come to God. You just need to have a good heart. Because looking back, how will you say unless you receive Jesus' message, then there's no room for you in heaven? People don't understand Jesus' messages. Not everyone will ever be Christians because of maybe they've been born in a culture they've never even come across any other religion, any other culture. They're so remote that people living like that today that they just live by their traditions. What happened to those ones?
Yeah, they get looked after.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
Matthew, are you okay?
Oh, a bit tired.
How long
But
have we got
you,
to go?
you, you can keep on going, but
I should keep going. Are
yeah,
you sure?
you can keep going. Just because that was a short answer, you don't have to get worried.
No. It wasn't because of the short answer, because of the way you were doing your
Yeah,
body language.
yeah.
So I'm thinking that
My body
if you
language means that I'm tired and
hmm,
but you can keep going. I'll persist. I'm looking forward to you calling forth the people for part two today.
okay. So are you telling me that I should round it up now and let's go to part two?
Uh, I wasn't necessarily telling you that, but I want to talk to a few of my wives today.
Wow. Abel, did you hear that?
Yeah, I hear everything. There can be a part one and part two of Abel. I can come back anytime. I don't mind
Yeah.
if you've been tired. I'll always be here for you to interview whenever you want to hear profound things. You ever want to know that you're loved. But
I hope
when you walk through heaven, when uh, that warlock said that you're part of divinity or something, what do you say?
deity.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're like God, and
Wow.
you walk through heaven and people bow to you. And,
Wow.
oftentimes you're walking through heaven holding God's hand. Do you know that?
Now.
Yeah. Oftentimes people see at a restaurant with God and you, and Ben, Ben sitting, God sitting, you sitting. Sometimes Ben, you, God, different combinations. And yeah, when they look at
Wow.
God, they want to know the sign, and if he goes like this, they come and talk to him. But if he doesn't do that, they stay away. It's not the new protocol in heaven. Just because you want to talk to someone, you've got to meet them in the eyes, and if they go like that, you're allowed to
Wow.
approach them. And that's
Wow.
happened since Matthew's thing happened, even when he appears and he's not invisible. If people lock eyes on him and he goes like this, they're able to approach. And it's just a new protocol in heaven. that
Wow,
the dignitaries would like to talk to you, but you need to look them in the eyes, and if they go like that, come and visit them.
my God. Wow, that's so beautiful. Have I ever spent any time with you, Abel?
Yeah, but you don't remember it because I just said a whole lot of nice things to you, give you a lot of feedback. You asked me a few questions.
Oh, thank you for the feedback because I don't know what I'm doing in heaven.
No, you're not meant to know. Your spirit just behaves itself and does what it's meant to do.
My spirit behaves.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? My
You,
spirit behaves
you were concerned yesterday that you misbehave, and
because I know I do misbehave.
no, you're just naughty.
I know I am. So that's what I'm thinking. I hope my spirit is behaving well. Yeah, but so far, so good. Thank you, Abel. I really love you. Before Abel goes, Matthew, has anyone got question for Abel on half?
Um, Haley says, Abel, um, how have you coped? You said that your ministry in heaven is to minister to Jesus and God. How did you keep yourself built up and happy when God and Jesus were so depressed?
Mm,
Uh, I I used to go out from God and Jesus around heaven and engage with people and lift them up and encourage them. And I've got a prophetic ability, so I've got the ability to prophesy or do spiritual readings over people. And I used to go out in public, introduce myself, and do prophecies over strangers. And
wow,
the good prophecies and the good words that were fulfilled and uh, encouraging strangers used to keep me happy. And then I'd go
wow,
back each day and meet with God and Jesus and talk to them and shoulder their grief and then go out and prophesy again. So, uh,
wow,
yeah. So, thank you for your question, Haley. I know you working as an escort, you would have met a lot of lonely and sad and depressed men, and I think you would have had a good ability to make a guy happy. It wasn't just the sexual stuff you're doing with them. It was the way that you ask them questions and engage with them and become a friend to them. And so you understand what it's like to deal with a man that's depressed and sad. And that was a very good question by you. And a lot of people may have, in the audience, may have been wondering how I did that because God and Jesus, up until the last week or so, have been very depressed.
wow.
So,
Thank you.
so a girl called Julie, not Julia, but Julie, and she's a witch, and she's on Earth, and she says former witch. She says she's coming on to trust God and take God for a test drive, like your song says. And she's starting to lean on the Holy Spirit more, like Tolu gave advice to Taylor. And so I got a question for Abel. What was it like uh, meeting your brother back in heaven after he killed you? How how easy was it to forgive him for killing you? It was easy. I loved my brother. Me and my brother were really close, and I loved him. And it was misfortunate that he got so envious of my praise from God that caused him to kill. And there's not always a nefarious reason why people kill. Envy and jealousy can do bad things, and the bad stuff had already happened. If we wanted to continue in the bad stuff, I could carry unforgiveness and resentment. But we're both, in paradise under the earth, and we weren't in pain anymore. And I always loved him. Matthew's brother abused him and assaulted him, and it's dangerous for Matthew to be in private with his brother. But if someone wanted to invite him around to a public place, to a restaurant, uh, he would meet with his brother and talk to his brother and be happy to talk to him. Peace and reconciliation and forgiveness always works. Always works. And thanks for your question. I'm pleased that you're traveling on a new path and you're trying the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit is really wise and really smart. And I congratulate you for speaking forth and being that witness and that testimony to the people listening. God bless.
Do you ever feel lonely at all, Abel?
Lonely?
Mm.
Yeah. Sharing God and Jesus made pain. Not having many friends to share that with made me especially lonely, and it's why I've always interacted with strangers because they really enjoy their prophecies, and sometimes they invite you out and have dinner with you and stuff, and want to talk about their life. So, uh, yeah, very much like Matthew. Uh, and Matthew, for years, did prophetic words for strangers, and yeah, he found solace and company in strangers' company, and yeah, but things are better now. Jesus and the Father are a lot happier, and it's made my life happier.
Yeah. Thank you, Abel. Wow. Matthew, before we move ahead, has anyone got a question in heaven as well?
Mark wants to know, Abel, what do you project from your conversations with God and Jesus? What do you project the changes that are going to happen in heaven as God speaks about his dreams and things he wants to do? What are some of the things that he wants to achieve? He wants to do more stadium ministry. He wants to follow up the meetings, the follow up the books and the songs for each of the faith, and then when all the faiths have been covered, he wants to start having stadium ministries with people from every faith in the stadium and preaching the new message and aligning the whole of heaven on the same track and the same message, and so they can stay in their individual faiths, but he's going to teach some commonality that we're all going to share, and he's looking forward to do that, and so that's one of his dreams. And if you meet with him, you can ask him about other dreams.
Wow. Thank you, Abel. Wow. So, Matthew, we're opening part 2 officially now.
Right, yeah. See you, Abel.
And we're starting part 2 today. I'm going to start with Ben today. Ben, how are you?
Baba.
I did that intentionally because you knew where I was going to go. So, Ben, how are you doing?
Did you love our song, darling?
Oh, I love the song. Thank you. That was such a good song. You put so much thought into that. Have you listened to it?
Yeah, I listened to it a few times, and Matthew listened to it a few times, and we've listened to it in heaven, and it's a wonderful song, and he did a good job editing it, and it's turned out to be a good song, and I'm happy that you're happy.
No. Did it make you cry? Because really made me cry.
Didn't make me cry, but it made my eyes fill with tears. Yeah.
No, it's quite emotional. I can imagine you were carrying that burden on earth and you kept it to yourself. How were you able to do that, Ben?
I was the prophet and I did what I was called to do.
Man, you're so obedient.
Yeah, I was obedient, but that's what you liked about me. I see my whole life wasn't wasted. It was a preparation to become who I am.
Yeah,
And I couldn't have
yeah.
handled my life in heaven if I didn't have that preparation.
No, no.
And God would have loved me and I would have had a good place in heaven. But I certainly wouldn't have enjoyed myself as much if I couldn't minister to God.
Wow.
There's a lot
So,
of people in heaven not ministering to God, but a lot of the people he's meeting now have become like ministers to him, like Mary Magdalene is to Jesus. There's a lot of the new friends that are taking on that role.
wow. That's so beautiful, isn't it? Like you said something that you wouldn't have been happy if you were not ministering to God. So even though this has caused you a lot of sadness, it's still at the same time you're still joyous
Yeah,
that you. Wow,
worthwhile. It was like an archer pulling back an arrow. It's hard to pull back the string, but
wow,
when you finally let go, the arrow hits its target. So all my time in heaven was pulling back, and now the arrow's gone, and it's easy.
wow, 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 wow. So it's so your experience of God now changes every day.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
getting better
are
and
you
better.
are you always longing for the stories He's going to tell you as well?
Yeah, he tells good testimonies, and it's good to go to the stadiums and hearing the people speak. You know, speak of their testimonies of what they asked God and what God said to them and how their life has changed. It's really fun listening to them. It's really fun seeing people come up with questions and God answering the questions. There's like 7 stadiums happening at once, and everyone's testifying at different times, and God's appearing on stage at different times and different stadiums. And
Wow,
sometimes God's on stage in every stadium at once, in 7 different
wow,
places. And yeah, so the witches and the Buddhists and
sick.
the atheists uh, have got 3 different stadiums. They had 7 last night, and
Wow,
one of the stadiums was combined where it had witches, Buddhists, and atheists in one stadium, and it was like a mix of stories.
wow,
But yeah, Matthew wonders, where so many people on earth prophesied about stadium revivals in the
mm,
last outpouring, and he's wondering
maybe
were
it's
they
in heaven.
were they seeing the heavenly ones? They might
Wow.
have seen ones on earth. They might have been seeing something in heaven.
Yeah, because revival on earth will be quite difficult to
Yeah,
achieve that.
yeah,
Earth is so messed up. So I guess it's wiser to just wait for people to arrive at home and fix them.
yeah.
Wow. These are beautiful testimonies of what is happening because those children have been there for a long time wanting to have that relationship with him.
Yeah, and now he's so excited. He's
Thank
like
you, Lord.
it's like he's got a little boy with a toy car set with petrol station where he puts the little cars up and fills them up with petrol and puts them up on the ramp and does the grease and oil change and he's got his little toy set and he's playing and he's happy.
Oh, wow. It's looking forward to each day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because he knows more friends will come. Wow. I'm happy for you, Papa. Wow. Ben, send more songs to Matthew, okay? No pressure.
No pressure. Let's
No
go to
pressure.
the toilet again.
No pressure at all.
No pressure at all. At least those ones get done fast.
Matthew, but I did yours before I did
Yeah.
that this time around.
Just, just commenting.
Come again.
I'm just commenting. Okay.
Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so I said no pressure, Ben and Matthew. I do yours as well, so Matthew, don't make me feel as if it's only Ben's song. I actually did yours. Ben's song was the last one. I didn't even know that there was those words were for me because when you sent it initially, you were telling me, I've sent you another song. You're going to like it. I could because there were so many words and all I could see God, God. I was like, it's another God song, Matthew. And he said, no, no, read it. So it was until yesterday when I was working on it. I was like, okay, is that what Matthew was saying? I was so impatient to understand what he was saying then. Well, you could send different songs, songs about heaven, songs about God, anyone that you feel led to, just put it across through our friend here called Prof. Robot Pay. You're going to be a good professor, Matthew.
Yeah, I'm a good professor.
Yeah. So thank you, Ben. Love you. Papa, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm always here, even when you're not in the mood to talk.
Do you think I'm ever not in the mood to talk?
Sometimes you don't want to do telepathy.
Oh, yes, most times. Most times, Papa, not sometimes. Most times, I don't want to do telepathy. It's hard
It's hard,
to,
yeah.
to concentrate because my mind is always on the go, Papa. I'm always thinking the next project, the next this, the next that.
Yeah,
So,
your mind isn't quiet. That's why you need to go to the toilet once in a while.
or maybe I need to go to London once in a while.
Yeah. Tell your office you're going to come in once a week.
No, no way, Matthew. No way. We need to do this. Once in a while, I would just walk into, I think actually when I'm waking up in the morning is a good time because, and when I'm going to bed at night is a good time as well. And I think
50,
that's on.
50.
Matthew, where are you going again? Just sit your bum. It's only 20 minutes. Just keep distracting.
Yeah.
Your coffee can wait for 20 minutes? Man. So, Papa, how are you doing?
I'm doing fabulous. And I was speaking in 7 stadiums last night and answering people's questions and so excited. And,
Wow.
the witches ask such good questions and the atheists ask such good questions and the Buddhists ask such good questions. And then the room that was a combination, there was such good questions coming from all of them. And we'd have them say at the beginning of the question, I'm a witch, I'm a Buddhist, I'm an atheist, to say
Wow.
where they're coming from and then ask the question. But uh, it's tremendous. It really is. There's a good energy in the rooms.
My God. So because they are natural seekers, isn't it? Seekers of knowledge. Wow. Do you have Christians in there yet, or they're not in the
No,
stadium?
no,
Wow.
don't want to ruin it. No, there's in the combination room there was quite a number of Catholics, but Catholics
Yeah, but
surprisingly were being quiet. weren't
they're
ask,
quiet.
they weren't asking a lot of questions.
Why is that the case?
I think there's time for them just to listen.
Mm,
Yeah,
from other people.
they've been respectful to the other faiths, I think.
Wow. Man, it seems you're enjoying yourself, Papa.
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying my people.
I love that. I love that. It's like a celebration time for you. It's not just celebration for the prodigal, but it's celebration for the father as well, who has welcomed all his lost children home. So you're both in a celebrative mood.
Yeah, we play good music. We play your music and we play other people's music on the different faiths. And
That's good.
yeah, when they're all waiting at the end of the night to come down and hug me, we play music and videos and stuff. It keeps people entertained. They wait for hours to get the chance to come and hug me. And
Oh,
yeah, the
my
people
God.
who don't want to come down and hug me and meet me, they can leave early. But it's
Wow.
only about 5% of people leave early. Most of the people want to hug me. And
Wow.
we found that the ones that leave early already met me that day and spend time with me that day.
Oh, wow. And you notice hugging, the fact that you can hug them brings such healing to your heart, Papa.
Yeah,
How would you have been able to do that before when you were invisible? You couldn't
yeah,
hug. Oh my God, Papa. Your children are just healing your heart.
yeah.
Oh, I'm happy for you, Papa. Matthew, you need to get some from Papa as well.
Get some hugs.
Huh?
Get some hugs. What do you mean?
I said get some songs from Papa as well.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm giving you work to do now, Matthew.
right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so that you're just not sitting down and saying I'm tired all the time. Do some work.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Papa. How are you, Emmanuel?
Hey, Mum. How are you?
I'm good. How are
In
you
good
as well?
spirits lately?
Yeah, since Papa has been happy, it seems as if I am as well, because I've always wanted him to be happy. So seeing this happening gives me so much joy. Aren't you the same? Aren't you feeling the same?
Yeah. I really enjoyed the stadium ministries.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because you could see people from different walks of life, from different faith
It
coming together.
when people are sitting on the stage, when I go to a stadium, he puts me and Vanessa on the stage. And,
Oh,
when it comes time for questions, sometimes God says, Vanessa, you want to answer that one? Or
oh,
Abel, you want to answer that one? And
that's so
so
good.
we get a chance to answer the questions and it builds us up in front of the people.
So you've graduated from cigar lounge to stadium. So
Yeah.
cigar lounge was a preparatory ground, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, but the cigar lounge is still active.
I know it's still active, but you know what I mean. You guys are
Yeah.
used to answering questions in cigar lounge, so this will not be any different,
This is
isn't it?
just another level.
Another level, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. And then you're seeing God being happy.
yeah.
Thank you, darling. Vanessa, do you enjoy speaking? in the
Yeah, I
stadium?
always enjoy answering questions and speaking.
Oh,
Yeah, I dress up in my best dresses. I look really pretty.
yeah, you have to look pretty, isn't it?
I wear mid-length dresses, so it shows my legs because I got fabulous legs.
Love you, Vanessa. You're so unique, aren't you?
Ah, yeah,
You're well packaged for Emmanuel. You
yeah.
fit each other so well. Wow. Do you think he was someone that was not as spiritual as you are, or as well endowed in knowledge about the things of the spirit? Do you think that person will feel intimidated by Emmanuel?
Ah, yeah. If I wasn't as spiritual or well
Mm,
endowed by the Spirit, I'd be a bit
yeah.
intimidated by him. Yeah, but he's so humble that he wouldn't intimidate anyone.
Oh, that's so
He's
beautiful.
so gracious, the same as God. God doesn't intimidate people.
That's so
He's
good.
got a wealth of information, but he doesn't brandish it. He's not condescending. He's not proud. He's very humble.
Wow. That's so beautiful to hear. Thank you. How are you, Daddy? Are you doing well?
Yeah, I'm doing well. It's hard to keep all these girls entertained, but I sort of I got my practice looking after the 100 Wives of Matthew, so I can see myself with 100. But they all love me, and yeah, and my ballerinas are learning to sing too, and teaching them how to dance and sing at the same time. And they're
Well,
coming along really well in the rehearsals.
maybe, Daddy, maybe you want to stop at 10. You don't want to continue increasing the number? How you think you'll be able to cope?
I'll be able to cope.
Wow.
I'm confident. The girls want 100. They've already told me, and they're best friends with Matthew's 100.
Wow.
Matthew's 100 are a whole lot more advanced, and so
Wow.
they've been gleaning off them. They've
That's
been
good.
they've been picking their fruit.
Absolutely. Well, I guess that you have to build the momentum gradually, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't have that 101 go. You keep
Well,
increasing your.
Matthew visits heaven and visits all his wives, and that takes a lot of his time up uh, meeting
I
with
can
them,
I
spending
can
time with
imagine.
them.
It's the capacity. You just have to build the capacity for it. I
Yeah.
don't know how King Solomon did that on earth. He made that happen on earth. He had 1,700 concubines, 300 wives. How he made that
Opposite
happen?
way, 700 wives, 300 concubines.
No. Are you sure it's opposite way?
Yeah,
I thought it was 300, 700 concubines.
you can look it up, but Matthew's pretty sure 700 wives, 300 concubines.
Maybe you're right. But either way, that's still a lot. How did he do that?
Well, yeah,
You're right. 700 wives to 300 concubines. So, yeah, so Solomon is such a good friend for you, Daddy.
yeah. We've been
Teach.
talking in the cigar lounge.
Yeah, they can teach you. Wow. Thank you, Daddy. Now we're getting to your wives, Matthew. Where do you want me to start?
Grin.
Hello, Tiffany. I hope you don't mind. I come to you first, but Matthew wants Corinne today. So,
Hey,
hello, Corinne. How are you?
hey, Tolu, how are you? Did,
I'm good.
did you love, we've already said it, but did you really love Ben's song for you?
Oh, so much. It's like a love. Like I just love this song. I love the song that I could care less about general because I wanted to make it a little bit more generic so that other people could sing it. But I'm like, no, 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 Tolu, this is for you. So yes, I wish he could create the song. I could listen to it himself. I wish I don't have to do that job. Well, I guess when I get to heaven, I'll be able to listen to the songs it's written for me. But hearing him talk about that, and when you look at the lyrics, it's like step by step journey takes you from right while it was on earth all the way to heaven. It was beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of my favorite songs I'll be listening to. So hopefully with time I'll stop crying. But it's still
Yeah, Matthew's song that he wrote for me was Precious, and the song he wrote for Bethany, and he'll slowly get round to all the wives. But
yeah, it will.
it's precious when someone writes you a song.
Yes, it is. It is precious. Especially someone that you really admire or someone that you've got so much love for.
Yeah.
It's always
I didn't know when God told me to Holy Spirit told me to contact Matthew. I didn't know when I said, "Can you be my friend?" that I was going to end up being his wife. I had no
wow.
idea. I was just happy to be his friend because I knew about him, and then I said, "Can you be my friend?" And Matthew's only ever wanted friends. He's only ever wanted girls to be his friend. And then I got promoted to be his wife, and it took me a long while to come to grips with the fact that I was his wife, and come to
Wow.
grips with the fact that I was the lead singer in the throne room. Like, they're two things that I still, I suffer from low self-esteem too, Tolu, and I totally understand you. I feel I'm in a position like lead worshiper, is that there's so many women that I feel are more capable, but apparently God and Michael, they don't feel that there's any woman with a more pure heart than me that can carry the voice of heaven. And we've started singing your songs and started singing some of your songs, and it's really ministering to the people of heaven. And just like it's happening in the stadiums, we have certain times in the throne room for atheists, a certain time in the throne room for witches, certain time in the
Wow.
throne room for Buddhists. And we sing all the Buddhist songs to the Buddhists, and all the witches songs to the witches, and all the atheist songs to the atheists, and they really get ministered to.
Wow. That's so beautiful. Your ministry is way, way more broader now, isn't it? So it's a lot of more work. You've got to learn more songs. You need to think differently. Just like myself and Matthew, we've actually tried to deviate from Christian, 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 Christian.
Yeah,
In this past 2 weeks, we are intentionally trying not to because it's easy to always fall back into what you know.
yeah,
Yeah. So I guess that's the same changes for you guys as well.
yeah. But
Wow.
I don't have to know the song by heart. We can have the song on the screen, and I can just
And then you read it. That's
what
good.
the projectors say. But
That's
Michael's Michael's tough, like Michael's like you are to Matthew. He's down the line. He's tough, and it's got to be excellent. It's got to be perfect. And Patricia, sometimes Patricia cries because it's hard. Uh,
oh
Patricia's really loves Michael, and she'll do anything for him. So she presses in and she gets it perfect. And yeah,
yeah, yeah. To make things happen in life, you've got to be tough.
yeah.
You've got to push through. Like you know your husband. He loves easy life, even though he's not lived an easy life. But he just loves to do whatever he wants to do. No structure whatsoever. So, and I'm happy for him not to have structure
Free
in
as
his
a bird.
person.
Free as a bird.
Just wherever the air blows, that's where he goes. But when it comes to this work that we have to do together, we've got to be tough on each other. Matthew has never been tough on me because I've never need him to be.
Yeah.
But Jesus used to be really tough on me. Like,
Have you only
or
got Matthew wants to know if you only got 5 minutes?
Matthew, don't ask question. Don't ask question. So yeah. So thank you, Corey. I love you.
I love you
Where
too.
Where do you want to go next? Thank you, Colin.
Tiffany.
Tiffany. Hello, Tiffany.
Hello, Tolu. How are you?
I'm good. How are you as well?
You forgive Matthew's sort of delusional state yesterday?
Oh, Matthew does that every time, so I'm used to. I love him. I love him.
Yeah,
We'll
he can be
continue to do
creative.
this.
But I really enjoy your song that Ben did. I enjoyed the song that Matthew did. That was a nice song of Matthew about the hidden treasure.
Yeah,
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 because Jesus really is the hidden treasure to him, isn't he?
absolutely, absolutely. Matthew, he comes up with good ideas if he can just sit down and write songs,
Yeah,
you know, and that's why I'm encouraging him to write more, because Matthew think I don't want to do his song or produce this song, but that's not the case. It's just because I've got this structure in my head. I need to go through these different faiths,
yeah,
and they are the priority for me for now. So, but if Matthew sends me, might wait for 1 week, I will finally get there. I will do it. Yeah. And so he needs to be patient with me.
yeah,
Yeah. But he cannot just sit down and just be listening. He needs to continue to bring music in,
yeah.
contribute. You
Messages
could,
from Ben and messages from God.
well, in it, that's because I've told him to get some from God, but it's not done by yet. So I'm reminding him now. That's the personal assignment I'm giving to him now.
Yeah,
And he needs to write song for you as well, Tiffany, for the
yeah.
rest of
He's
the
gonna
world.
get that. He's just emotional about that. He's got to find the emotional package. Yeah, he'll get to it.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are always very soft with him. It's like you get there. Just like, give him a little bit of pinch and then he wakes up. Wake up,
Wake up.
Matthew. Anytime I say wake up now, I remember Sado. Wake up, God. Wake up. Thank you, Tiffany. Sado, do you think God has woken up now?
Yeah,
Wow.
he heard me speak it and he did it.
You got your wish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. I love you, Sado. Wow. Matthew, where do you want to go next?
Uh, Stephanie.
Hello, Bethany. Oh, Bethany, I hope
How are
you.
you, my servant?
So you keep sending me everywhere, isn't it?
You did a lot of books that I asked you to do.
Yeah, yeah. You maximize me, Bethany,
Yeah,
don't you?
we really used you.
Yeah, thank you.
I
I
just
really
used you
appreciate it.
up and use all your mind power and all your money and all your time.
Yeah, maybe that's why I don't like telepathic, maybe because I don't have space, I don't have room in my heart to do that now. Yeah, but I love you, Bethany.
I love you too.
Matthew, do you want to ask Bethany to say something?
Bethany, I just want to thank you in front of everyone and tell you that did you ever know that you're my hero? And
Oh,
you spent so much time with me and you're so relaxed and so peaceful with me and so easy on me. And like the song said, every book that I produced, every video I produced, every illustration I used, every scripture verse I used, every cover design, it all came from you. Everything I have that's good came from you, and you're worthy to be praised.
oh, thank you. Well, I've got to go, but before I go, let's say hello to Victoria. Hello,
Hello, Victoria.
Victoria.
How are you, Tolu?
I'm good. How are you doing as well?
Yeah, I'm good. Let us solve your problems for you, Tolu. And
Oh, continue.
yeah,
I love you,
I
Victoria.
love you. I'll always be on your side.
Oh, thank you. So, Matthew, you can close.
Right. See you later, everybody.